Is level 1000 possible in Chapter 2 Season 6? Well, we're going to be discussing that today, and trust me, the results are shocking. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to drop a sub and also use my code KobesMind in the item shop. If we end up hitting 10,000 supporters, I will be doing a 100-hour live stream of me grinding out Fortnite XP. And guys, I'll probably sleep throughout that at least a little bit. I mean, I can't stay up for that long straight, but I will be live then entire time. The first thing I did want to mention, Rage's Revenge actually hit level 650 last season, which was easily the highest level ever before. I didn't know if it would be possible to break that, and honestly, I still can't really believe the numbers behind this season, but let me tell you now, it is. So the first thing that we have to discuss are all of the different challenges and how much XP you can get throughout the season through challenges. But at the end of the day, they don't really matter that much, but we're still going to mention them, and they are a lot of XP to that casual player. So this season, we have the 71 secret punch card 5-stage challenges. If you guys don't know about those, there is a breakdown video where I discuss those in the link in the description. So for all of these punch card challenges in total, it will be a little bit more than 4,400,000 XP. So last season was a longer one. It was 105 days and we got 15 weeks of challenges. This season lasts until June 8th, and this season actually is only 84 days long, which is a lot better than Chapter 2 Season 5. But sadly, that means less XP possible because it's 21 days shorter. And we're only getting 12 weeks of challenges this season as well. But we do have 5 weekly legendary challenges that in total will give us 122,500 XP. And by the way, guys, that is just per week. And we also get 7 epic weekly challenges, and that's 168,000 XP per week. So it's a little bit over 290,000 XP per week from the weekly challenges, which does sound like a lot, but again, in the grand scheme of things, I'll continue to mention this, it really isn't. So for all of the weekly challenges, it's a little bit under 3,500,000 XP, and surprisingly enough, for the quick challenges, it's actually a little bit more. If you guys don't know what quick challenges are, basically you can do them around the clock, but they reset daily and they'll give you 22,000 XP each. And you get 3 of these challenges daily, and shockingly enough, out of all of the challenges, even punch cards, we know that this is the most effective way to gain XP this season, even for the casual player. So I would say at the end of the day, if you do nothing else, do your daily quick challenges, and then you know what? Be done for the day. Get on Fortnite for like 4 or 5 minutes, do those challenges, and get off if you have to. So in total, it's going to be a little bit more than 5,500,000 XP just for the daily quick challenges. So for all of the challenges in total, it's a little bit more than 13 million XP, which is awesome. That's great. But guys, now it's time to get into the very interesting part of this video. So last season we were working with the outdated, well now outdated, you know, a couple days old, but Weather Station Camp COD 50,000 XP in total per hour. But now with the updated quick challenges, we can easily exceed that just tiny minuscule amount of XP per hour. A quick side note before we do the deep dive into this, last season with my calculations, you were only able to get to level 692. That was the highest possible level anybody could achieve. And honestly, it would be a few levels less than that because we would have to take into consideration realistically downtime, but that's really impossible to do. And again, that number would only be reached if you had at least 2 players or a team of players playing around the clock on one account. Surprisingly enough, Rages ended pretty close to that number at level 650. But now back to how much XP you can get per hour. So in my previous video where I compared Team Rumble and I also compared bot lobbies, and bot lobbies obviously won, the total time I spent doing these quick challenges was 26 minutes and 50 seconds. I was able to get just under the amount I could gain the fastest possible way last season, and that was only 4,000 less XP but guess what? 33 minutes and 10 seconds quicker. If we do some basic calculations, that's over 100,000 XP per hour, which is just absurd. I can't even believe it's coming out of my mouth. I truly can't even fathom that it's true, but it is. So that's almost 2.5 million XP per day and 207 million throughout the whole entire season. Again, guys, in the grand scheme of things, when you put these numbers into perspective to the tiny numbers the challenges give you, challenges are pretty pointless for the true insanity of an XP grinder. But we will add that to the tally anyways. So in total, in Chapter 2 Season 6, you could hypothetically get over 220 million XP. This could only be true if you had at least 2 players on one account consistently playing every hour of this season. For an easy example, let's say one player plays for 12 hours, they game non-stop, then they swap over to the next player who plays for 12 hours. I feel like this would only be possible if this was someone's full-time job, aka a YouTuber or streamer, or a couple of kids with endless free time. But I would definitely say that it's not inconceivable, and especially if you're living with someone else, let's say you had 2 streamers living with each other and they're trying to get the highest level ever, well, I think it would definitely be possible and it would be fun to watch. You guys are probably screaming, what level is possible? Well, I'll tell you, it's level 811. I don't know if we'll ever have a higher level player than this season. If Rage's Revenge gets to grinding and does it right, he will easily hit level 700, which would shatter the previous record by 50 levels. But sadly, guys, you would need over double the amount of XP in order to hit level 1000. And yes, double the amount of XP from level 811. Actually, over that. A shocking statement, guys. I don't know if you'll believe me, but it's actually easier to go from level 1 to 853 than it is to go from level 853 to level 1000. I hope that puts it into perspective on how incredibly tough it is to grind levels the higher you go. It would take a bunch of delays from Epic postponing the season constantly in order for someone to hit level 1000 this season. We would need an extra 106 days for that to be even close to happening. But even if that did happen, we got 106 days of postpones. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I would estimate realistically we would need about 130 to 150 more days. So we would need about 2/3 of a year in length for a season, for this season's XP strategy in order to get to level 1000. Will that happen? Probably not. But realistically, I can see Rage's Revenge hitting level 750. That's my exact prediction. We'll see. So guys, I hope this video was somewhat interesting. I know not all the videos I upload is just 100% entirely interesting to my audience, but guys, if you did enjoy, if you found it somewhat fascinating, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, use my code KobesMind as well, guys. I would appreciate it. But guys, I am very excited to see Rage's Revenge hit level 700 this season. It's gonna be a milestone that no one will ever break again, unless Epic Games just completely does something different next season, or they keep it exactly the same, which they tend not to do, and next season is longer. But guys, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.